There's a ton of negativity right now about the real estate market. The stats and all the headlines are saying one thing, but what we're actually seeing on the ground here is quite different. When looking at the February numbers for Guelph, Kitchener-Waterloo, and the city of Cambridge, the stats are showing a slower market than what we had last year. Sales increased from January in Guelph, Kitchener-Waterloo, and Cambridge, so across all three markets. If we look at it though, they're still down from this time last year, and then prices remained relatively stable with some year-over-year declines. So overall, if you look at the markets, just looking at the stats, it appears that the market is weaker than what we had last year. Now, what we're actually seeing on the ground is quite different. If we look at the second half of February and going into early March, activity has picked up substantially, and it feels like we're seeing a lot of shift in momentum in our market. Showings are up, we're seeing way more people come through open houses, and there's definitely a lot more buyers out looking right now. Many homes are still selling within 1 or 2 weeks. We're still seeing some homes go to multiple offers, and we're seeing a lot of properties that didn't sell in the fall relist and sell quickly this year. One of the most important factors right now on whether or not you're going to have a successful sale is using the right pricing strategy. Homes that are priced well in this market are usually selling quickly. But if your house is even a little bit overpriced, it's going to sit and it's not going to sell. The difference between the listings that are having success and the ones that are just accumulating days on market comes down to 3 factors right now: the pricing, how it's presented, and how well it's marketed. If you hit those 3 things properly, you're going to have a successful sale. Another trend that we're seeing right now is a lot more activity in the luxury market. There were several sales over $2 million last month, and even one sale north of $4 million where the home sold within just a couple of weeks. The freehold market is much more active than the condo market right now, with the exception of the larger luxury penthouse condos. Those are actually getting quite a bit of activity right now. So while the stats haven't really caught up yet, from an agent who's actually got boots on the ground, I can tell you that the current market is a lot stronger than what we had last fall. For buyers, this is actually a really great window. Right now, you can get houses for reasonable prices. You can go in, you can negotiate, you can put in conditions, and rates are a lot more manageable than where they were a year and a half ago. For sellers, as long as your home is staged properly, has great marketing, and most importantly, is priced properly, it should sell quickly in this market. You may want to list your house sooner than later, as we're going to have a lot less selling competition over the next month than what we're going to see in May and June when we have a big bulk of new listings come to market.